Hello everyone. Today's our topic is active and passive voice. I'm sure you all are busy in exam preparation and this will definitely help you out. So active voice, when I say, the basic thing what you have to understand is we need to look at the verb to decide whether the sentence is an active or passive voice. The sentences in the active voice will tell you what the subject does or what is done by the subject. Always the action is performed by the subject, right? So what is that person or the thing doing? It is in the active form. We use active voice when we want to convey clear, direct or straightforward instructions. When you want to make it more clear, it's always suggested to use active voice in the sentence. For example, when I say, I bought a pen. I, subject, bought, action, a pen. Very clear what the subject did here, right? In passive voice, we are expressing the things like what is done to a person or a thing. For example, I say, I gave a chocolate to Sia. A chocolate was given to Sia by me. Instead of saying what the subject did, we are considering the object here. So you can observe the change in the sentence, like subject verb object formula is applied in active voice and object verb subject format is applied in the passive voice. We have to remember one point here, that is only transitive verbs can have passive form. Intransitive forms will not. The reason is, I'll give you an example for a transitive verb. Okay, first of all, what is transitive verb? Transitive verb means the verb which has an object. For example, she loves dance. She loves what? You are asking a question, what, to the verb. Loves what? Dance. So here there is an object, which means the verb loves is a transitive verb. Now I say the baby smiled. So smile what? Smile, that's complete. So that is intransitive. There is no object over there. Okay, so whenever you get a sentence, look at the verb, ask the question what? You get an answer, that is direct object. Okay, whom? Then you will get an answer, that will be your indirect object. And these kinds of verbs where you have an object, or direct or indirect, or maybe both, that is called as transitive verb. When you don't have an object, that is intransitive verb. So we can say that in active and passive voice, if you have a sentence in active voice which is having a transitive verb, then we can write the passive form of it. Okay, if not, if it is an intransitive verb, it's difficult to frame, or we can say that there is no passive form for the intransitive verb. Okay, let's discuss one example. She baked cakes. Cakes were baked by her. So in the sentence, she baked what? You have an answer, right? So here it is very clear that it is a transitive verb. For that, we can convert it into passive also. But when I say, she smiled. She smiled. So smiled, is it a transitive or intransitive? Intransitive. So you cannot convert this into passive. So please go for more examples, and I'm going to share the formula which can help you to convert active into passive
and vice versa. So here let's have a look at this. Simple present tense. We know that the verb is in the simple present tense form. For example, he speaks English or they speak English. So the formula or the format used here is auxiliary verb, whatever it is, am, is, are, plus past participle of the verb. Same way in present continuous, we all know that is am, is, are plus ing form. So when you are converting that, you need to use am, is, are plus being plus past participle. Okay, whenever you convert from active to passive, you have to use past participle of the verb. Now let's consider present perfect tense. We know has or have plus past participle. So when you are converting that, has or have plus been, BWN, been plus past participle. For example, I have written a novel or a story. So a story has been written by me. Same way in simple past tense, I wrote a letter. A letter was written by me. Okay, so that is the change. Simple past becomes in the form of was, were plus past participle of the verb. Now if it is past continuous, was or were plus ing form is there, and it becomes was or were plus being, being, being plus past participle. Perfect, we have to observe that had plus past participle is there, and that becomes had been, bwn, been plus past participle. Okay, so past participle is compulsory in the passive voice. Now if it is simple future, will or shall plus first form of the verb is there, and that will become will or shall plus be plus past participle. I will finish the job. The job will be finished by me. Okay, next one, future perfect, then in that will or shall have plus past participle is there, so that becomes will or shall have be plus past participle. For example, I will have finished the job. The job will have been finished by me. So just learn the formulas, then the conversion will be easy for you, active to passive as well as passive to active. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.